Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Cowboy Bebop. Last time on Cowboy Bebop, we had Speak Like a Child, where basically there was a delivery for Faye, and she promptly left because she didn't want to pay any debts, but they realized it was actually a Betamax tape, and Spike and Jet went on this whole adventure to find a Betamax player on Earth. Unfortunately, they didn't find a Betamax player. Faye came back just as they were delivered a Betamax player. They played the tape, and they realized that it was actually a Betamax tape from when Faye was a child. A really small, cute, adorable child. And yeah, it was a piece of Faye's past, and it was very interesting and emotional and adorable. It was very, very adorable. And that's how it ended. So yeah. Like always, the reaction is down in the description and the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure, so let's go ahead and jump right into this session of Cowboy Bebop. Here we go. Alright. This is another one of those episodes where you just kind of get to the end and you're like, alright. Okay. So it was never confirmed that Doohan is his dad. Well, I don't know. It just feels like it, you know? It just feels like it. Between the hair and everything, like, it just, honestly, I feel like their personalities sort of lend themselves to that, but, maybe not. Maybe not. That was interesting. So, Spike crashes on Earth twice, but first time, at first I thought he was just gonna like hitchhike back or something, but no, he was basically just calling AAA. Not even AAA. He called his own, his specific buddy, and then we got Miles sent out there instead. But yeah, that was interesting. We had the pirate fishing, pirates who. Like, what was their goal? Because they didn't, like, kidnap Faye or anything. I guess it was just, they are pirates, so they were just trying to get rid of these bounty hunters, you know? Well, I guess that was it, but they had a virus that they could upload through a harpoon. And they also harpooned Faye's ship and then took control of it and shot a jet. So then bring in Spike. Boy, Faye kind of like dropped off the episode at a point, didn't she? Pretty much, like after she doesn't, after she finds like legitimate delivery drivers, like she's just out of the episode. They don't go back to her at all. Meanwhile, Jet finds the actual pirates. Or not Jet, Spike, I'm sorry. Spike finds the actual pirates, and then Jet helps them, at least. So yeah. So that was interesting. Man, it's interesting, though. I wish like, space pirates looked a bit more menacing. Like, these guys just look like punks, and I hate when freaking punks are better than our main characters, and it's like, oh my god, I want these guys to get their comeuppance, and I guess they did. They exploded, so and then because of that, Spike took the hit to make sure that the Bebop didn't get a virus. But yeah, but we had Doohan, an engineer who gave Spike his ship, which is interesting. And yeah, that was interesting. Another tiny little piece of Spike's past. But that was pretty cool. Which it seems, I feel like that's kind of implies that Spike is from Earth, Although I don't know. Maybe not. It's just, maybe he just happened to find it. Maybe, I mean, who knows? Maybe he was already like working for the Syndicate or whatever. And then eventually he ran into, he met Doohan and then got the ship. I don't know, but it's interesting. But yeah, but I love that I love, because yeah, I didn't even think about it, that the antique was just a NASA space shuttle, the Columbia specifically. That was fun. I like that, and I like how, because it's not just a NASA shuttle, you know. I like that it was also modified with, you know, how ships take off in this show, you know, because a lot of ships will rise and then they'll go, whereas this one, you know, it's an old school NASA shuttle, so in order to get it to go, they have it going and it's got wings, but it also, I like that it has ports, I guess. I don't know, the term is escaping me, but it has, you know, it has those basically ports on the sides to point it up, so that it does, you know, while one goes sideways, one goes up, and it does take them diagonally, which was pretty cool. Of course, and in the end, and I did also like using, I guess, the compartment or whatever in order to capture Spike, basically capture his ship. That was good, and then of course, you know, they ended up losing the wings. But that was interesting. But then I love that it's like, oh yes, we're good, and then it's like, nope, temperature's rising, a lot of the heat shielding is gone, the engines are out, and so it's just like, well, now they're crashing. But they made it. They had a better chance of making it in that than Spike did in his ship. So yeah, that was fun. I liked it. And yeah, just good, interesting characters. I like Miles. I like Duhan. I don't know if we're ever going to see them again, but they were good. They were fun. And yeah, good stuff all around. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. This is one of those episodes where it's like, well, there wasn't a ton to talk about. It was a good, fun episode, and I really enjoyed it. But there's just not too much to like really discuss, you know. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens with this show in particular. I find sometimes I look at an episode and I'm like, okay, what am I gonna talk about, you know? But it was good. Again, I don't know. I thought they were gonna go for that, like, oh, that Duhan is his dad, but I don't think that's what they were going for. Otherwise, I feel like they would have made that a bit more clear, you know. That would have been a bigger deal, but no, but that's all right. That's all right. Still good, still enjoyed it, and I'm very curious to see where we are going next time. But that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time, where hopefully we have a bit of a longer discussion. We'll see. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist for all my Cowboy Bebop reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.